Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back Carrots. We're back with this week's episode of Music Video Marathon for 17. We're on to part 2. Last week we got into a bunch of new songs. Of course, we got into Q&A, Healing, I believe it was called, Check-In, and then also we got to Boom Boom. So those are the songs that we got to last week, and today we have 4 brand new songs. So a couple of these are units, a couple of these are not, so that is going to be exciting. But I believe I've not heard anything. Oh, there's one that I do believe I know quite a bit of. But we are going to be getting into everything. Also, by the way, just a little bit of a thing. All of the music videos today do not have any lyrics on the official videos, and I try to look if they had uploaded like multiple versions, because sometimes they upload like 2 of the same music videos on different places. But that wasn't the case today, so I just have this to go with. So every single music video today has a lyric video that we're going to watch after the first watch. So that's how it's going to go. But we're going to be getting into Smile Flower, Don't Wanna Cry, which I believe I do know, because it's like that one that goes, which is a beautiful song. So I'm excited to hear it for the first time, for like fully hear it. And then we have 2 unit songs. We have 17 Liters, which I'm very excited about. I know their most recent work, which is, oh god, I can't remember what that what that is called, but I hope you guys understand which one I'm referring to. The one, there's a little twerking moment and whatnot. So that is one I'm thinking of right now, but I do not remember what it's called. But we have that, Change Up it's called, and then we have the hip hop unit, I believe, Trauma. So that sounds very interesting. So I do know about 17 Liters. We got into 2, well, it wasn't really a unit in that way, because I don't believe it was, no, it wasn't the leaders, so it wasn't, Q&A was just like 3 of the members, but here we have some official units. So I know that 17 Leaders are the leaders of their respective units. So we have the hip hop, the performance, and the vocal units leaders, which I believe is Sungcheon, it's Hoshi, and it's Woozy, I believe. And then obviously we know hip hop unit. We got to them last week. But I just want to see which one it is that I'm thinking of that I wanted to tell you guys. Is it Cheers? I think it's Cheers. Yeah, because I do know about that. But that is what we have for today. So like I mentioned, we're going to be watching all of the music videos, and then afterwards watching a lyric video for that, because again, sadly, they're not on the videos. But I'm excited to dive into more today. I always love listening to new music, so let's dive right in. And we're starting off with Smile Flower. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, lovely. So let's go into our first music video for today. This is Smile Flower, which is a very interesting title. I wonder what this means, if we're going to get maybe some healing vibes or whatnot, because it feels like it's going to be a little bit sweeter. But yeah, I think we're just going to dive in. And like I mentioned, we're going to be watching this once only. So all of the music videos in here we're going to be doing only once because of the lack of lyrics. But I'm excited, so let's dive right in and see what we have in store for today. So let's start off with Smile Flower. Let's go. Ooh. A little bit more personal of a music video.
진짜 우리 노래에서 슬픈 노래 맨날 못했으니까 꿈을 이뤘다. 하나의 또 꿈을 이뤘네.
우선은 이 노래가요. 제가 원래 힙합 팀인데 이 곡은 이제 모두 멤버들이 노래를.
Okay, it seems like they're discussing the song. I'm gonna turn on the auto-translated stuff and see if it works well enough. If there's any issues, sorry.
나 진짜 슬픈 노래 한번 해보고 싶었는데 진짜 우리 노래에서 슬픈 노래 맨날 못했어.
So this is sad?
꿈을 이뤘다. 하나의 또 꿈을 이뤘네.
우선은 이 노래가요. 제가 원래 힙합 팀인데 이 곡은 이제 모두 멤버들이 노래를 부르는 거예요. 항상 세븐틴이 하던 청량청량하고 약간 또 소년 같은 그런 느낌보다는 약간 조금 더 성숙하고 약간 이런 느낌의 노래.
웃음꽃. 우리 막 떨어져 있고 막 이렇게 떨어져 있어서 슬퍼도 그래도 서로 생각하면서 함께 웃음꽃 피워요. 그대 미소의 봄이 될게요.
주변에 이렇게
약간 이런 노래.
좋은 인연들이 많잖아요. 그런 좋은 인연들이 있는데 이렇게 지금 되게 행복한데 이렇게 되게 좋은데 만약에 이게 지속이 뭐 안 되면 어떡하지라는 그런 막연한 생각들이 들 때가 가끔 있으니까 그런 거를 우리가 만약에 함께 있지 못하고 떨어지게 되더라도 언제나 항상 어디에 있던 함께 웃음꽃 핍시다. 함께 항상 언제나
So it's a little bit bittersweet, maybe?
좋은 에너지 담고 있는 곡이에요.
I'm gonna turn it off now. Oh my god! Every time I see Dino, it's like I see a kid, you know? I thought I heard Sungkwan earlier. Yes! We love Vernon singing. Hold on. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention! Is that like, I was gonna say a poodle, but that's more like a Shih Tzu, right? Oh my god, now I need to know all of the like pet friends that 17 have. If that's even their pets, I don't know. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Good thing I have a cup of tea. Back to... Hold on, can I just look at everybody? I'm sorry, this is in 2017, right? Or something like that. I think we've gone to... Yeah, I hit it correct. It still feels like a world away, you know? Like, I could have technically been here for this release because that was, like, the moment I was getting into it, but it's crazy. I love the way they returned over to color, though. Very smooth. Touching. Oh, there's gotta be a performance of this, right? Ooh, pretty. Damn. Woo. Since we have so many members, it's hard in the beginning here to know who's singing. That was gorgeous. Rehearsal for concert. Ooh. Okay, we've changed hair since the last time. Because I first I saw Woozy in the corner hair, and I saw the hair, and I was like, oh my gosh. But then also Joshua showed up, and I was like, what? Ooh. Harmonies. Ooh. I think I've seen pictures of them in these suits. Let's go! Ooh. Wow. Hi, June. Oh,
제일 소중한 캐럿들. 언제나 그랬듯. 사랑해.
I love when they do that. I don't think I've seen that often in music videos, but I love when it happens, when you cut from like the actual like added song, because obviously they add it onto whatever footage, because you know that's how it works. But I love when they cut from that added song into it actually being sung on stage. Like, I haven't seen that enough, and I think it adds to that emotionality of this. I wasn't expecting another one of these songs, but are you kidding? Oh no! What? Here's the old stuff. What? Those freaking emo cuts. Like, did you see June back there? It's saying, ah! This is like 2013 or 14, I'm assuming. Oh my goodness. Oh, the fans singing. And the rings. SVT, and then the what do you call it again? It's a triangle, but I think it's referred to usually as a different shape than that. Yeah, it's 13. I just had to count, but I was pretty sure. But yeah, that's 13. Wow. That was beautiful. I mean, like I mentioned in the previous video, I don't usually go to songs like this. And I feel like unless it comes on a playlist, I probably wouldn't seek it out. However, having the accompanying it with this music video definitely does heighten the emotionality of it, because hearing them sing a song that I'm sure is devastating, with clips of concerts, of rehearsals, of recording, and of the flashback clips from, again, I believe at that moment it had only been like 4 or 5 years, but now it's been like more than 10, which is crazy. But I think that added to just how emotional and like close to your heart, and just like how much it hurt. It definitely added to that feeling just by the way that it was, at least for me. But it sounded really beautiful, though, and especially, again, it sucks a little bit that I'm not able to yet to decipher who's singing what part, because even though I have been reacting to them for years now at this point, I've never done like a deep dive in that way, you know? Like, I don't have that many that many reactions of them yet, and the ones that I've done were like a while ago when I did my music video week series, which, like, music video week feels so far away now, but when I used to do that, and then also when I did obviously my solo series on them, but that one was quite a short trip. So it is very, very cool to be here now and experience this. But that was really gorgeous. So let's move on from the music video itself, and now we're going to get into, I don't really need to mute it, it's going to be fine. We're going to get into the lyrics for Smileflower. By the way, 17 lyrics. I love you, and I hope that you're doing well, because I don't know if you've uploaded anything recently. but it just makes me happy to have these. So, lyrics by Woozi make sense, and then composed by Woozi and some people that I don't know. But let's see how painful these really are, and if I'm going to be okay. But let's go.
그냥 왠지 모르게 가끔씩 문득 그런 생각이 자꾸만 들어 요즘
We're going to see if I recognize who sung earlier.
행복하고 아름다운 너 그리고 난 부럽지 않은 지금의 우리
Oof.
그런 우리가 정말 언젠가 불행하게도 떨어지게 되면 그땐 어떡하지 물론 그럴 일 없겠지만
Aw, this is why
이런
I'm smiling.
정말 하기도 싫은 가끔씩 떠올라 넌 부디 이런 생각나지 않길 함께라서 웃을 수 있고 너라서 울 수도 있어 그렇게라도 못할 게 어디 있어 언제 어디에 있어도 함께하지 못해도 우린 늘 그렇듯 웃음꽃 피워요
Aw.
내 미소에 봄이 돼줄게요
So cute. Can I just say it's so cute. But also I've been looking at these pictures and like that little line that June had where he popped up. I was just like, this picture and also Joshua. What? You know? I mean, it's been a while obviously since these pictures were taken, but it's just like feels like such a different world every time I dive into it. But pretty.
아낌없이 난 늘 너에게 받기만 하는 것만 같아 그래서 눈물 나도록 고맙고 더 미안해
I forget how Hoshi's voice sounds, but I love it.
싶어도 왠지 모르는 불안함 망설이는 거 뭔지 이러고 싶지 않은
He is such a different and distinct voice.
바람은 차고 바다가 넓고 푸른 것처럼 내 눈엔 너가 그저 당연하게 바라봐질까봐 그게 불안해서 이러는 것만 같아 널 잃어버릴까봐 부디 넌 나가지 않기를 Oh no 함께라서 웃을 수 있고 너라서 울 수도 있어 그렇게라도 못할 게 어디 있어 마지막이란 말 하지마 영원히 내가 너의 곁에 남아있을 테니 우리 정말 무슨 일 있어도 언제나 그랬듯 함께 있을 거예요 마지막이란 말 하지마 영원히 무슨 일 있어도 우린 늘 그렇듯 웃음꽃 피워요
I can't whistling.
언제 어디에 있어도 함께하지 못해도 우린 늘 그렇듯 웃음꽃 피워요 그때 미소에 봄이 돼줄게요
Listen, even though there was stuff that I feel like you could interpret as being not that happy, of course. Like, it still was such a heartwarming experience because again, they kept mentioning this about, you know, having these feelings about like, oh, what if you leave me one day? What if we fall apart? What if we're not together anymore? What happens then? And then being like, I wish you don't have these thoughts too. Like, I wouldn't want that to be your experience as well. But that's such a human part of life, though. Like, I remember when I met my, like, new friends that I got recently, because I have friends now. Woo! But when I met my friends, I was like, this is only a fleeting moment. This is not going to last. And yes, that is true. Like, you're not going to be friends with everybody forever. People move on. People find new things to do. People grow and change. But that is okay. Because the moments that you have, if they're great, you're going to be thinking about them forever. And maybe the ending won't be the best. Maybe, you know, maybe you'll have some things that you wish could change, or wish could have done differently. But those times will still be valuable and amazing to look back on. And the smile flowers. The smiles just keep coming. They keep growing. Keep growing those smiles and keep them on your face. That is so, so sweet. I feel like I'm not usually one to be like awe at a song. I mean, sometimes I definitely am that way. But these lyrics were so poetically well done. Thank you, Woozy. Like, I felt this. I felt it. And I don't know who did that, like the part that I was so shook by. I don't know who did it. I guess I wasn't paying attention hard enough. But if you guys want to tell me, you can as well. And also, of course, I forgot to mention this, but if there's any errors in any of these lyric videos in any way, if there's member distributions that are wrong or lyrics that are wrong, then please let me know. But I'm just going to be assuming that this is correct, because otherwise it's hard. It's hard to get invested if you're just like constantly like, what if that's not true? What if that's not true? You know? But this is really sweet. And I feel like maybe I should have expected it based on the song title. Like, what else? What else? But now we're going to move into an icon, a legend, a moment. We're going to be watching the Don't Wanna Cry music video. So, I don't think I've ever seen anything of this music video. The only times that I have heard this song is when it's played, like, in my K-pop playlist. When I made a K-pop playlist, like, the week that I got into it, because I'm usually that kind of person. If I find a new hobby, I'll do everything that I can in the beginning to just, like, ground myself and find, like, a rhythm in it. And K-pop is the one that's really, like, stood the test of time, because other hobbies I'll, like, give up in a week or in a month. But K-pop has lasted, obviously, for half of my adult life, or not half of the time that I've been alive, maybe a third of the time that I've been alive this has lasted. But when I did that, I added this song because it was, at the time, very popular. This, alongside with Allergy Nice, was like 17's 8 songs. And so I'm very excited to see it for the first time, because I know it's going to be a nostalgia trip. So let's dive into Anna. I know that was a little bit of a different key, but let's dive in, because I know this is about to be fabulous and beautiful and like a sad banger, but I don't know if it's that sad. Anyway, let's dive in. Oh, hello there. Oh my god. I just realized I'm going to see who sings each part too. Listen, it's been a while, so like I remember the intro and I remember the choruses the most well. But oh, is it a breakup song? Ah! Ooh.
말이 부족해서 그 어떤 말을 꺼내는 말이 부족해.
First of all, Vernon starting the song, love, but also, are they in the desert? Makes sense.
그 어떤 말을 꺼내봐도 너 하나만 아끼던 날 두고서
Oh my god!
간 거니 내가 싫어 어졌어 멀리 간 거니 장난치지 마
Ooh. Oh. Fucking bust it up, Woozy. Bust it up. And he's not even, he's in the fucking vocal unit. This is the thing with units, is like, I understand that like sometimes groups have these like, oh, these are our units, but then also every single member will be good at everything. Still.
멀리 간 거니 장난치지 마
Oh, that like square was fantastic.
울고 싶지 않아
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh.
울고 싶지 않아
Ooh.
눈물은 많지
I did not know, and I did not think that they would get on the floor for that, but love.
않아 울고 싶지 않아
Eh, eh.
눈물은 많지만 울고 싶지 않아
Hi there.
낯설지 않은 길 이 길이 낯설다
Ooh.
아는 길 맞는지 내게
I think this is. I have a. Okay, let's talk about this candidly. I have a 17 Pinterest board, and I see a lot of my scoops, a lot of my screenshot pics are from this music video, and I didn't even know it. So, real cool, real funny, guys.
낯설지 않은 길 이 길이 낯설다
Like the fluffy hair? Yes.
내게 또 묻지요
Oh, are we in America? I don't think I even noticed.
내 찾고 있지
Ooh.
나는 지금 널
Also, I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge this beautiful angel that just appeared. Have I ever seen Jonghyun blonde? I most likely have, right? I most likely have. I just don't have any memories of it right now.
내 찾고 있진 않을까
Wow. I see the blooming. I see the growth since last time. Wow. Whew. There he goes.
울고 싶지 않아
Hey, hey.
울고 싶지 않아
Woo!
눈물은 말
Is that Minghao? It is Minghao. How did I know? I mean, because Orbit has been on repeat in this household for the past. How long ago was it that I reacted to that? Like 6 months. It's been on repeat. That alongside with Wait. Wow.
눈물은 많지
Does he have ballerina training? Because that makes sense.
울고 싶지 않아
Wow.
난 괜찮아 너 보고 싶어
Ooh!
맘에 없는 말들로
Oh my god, we have the pair up with Bonu and Mingyu. Let's go.
너 보고 싶지 않아
Hell yeah.
없는 말들로 거짓말이라도 해야 돼
Ooh!
생각처럼 마음이 말이 되지 않아 돌아와
Wait, I think I've seen this place. Where some other group has filmed a music video here.
말이 되지 않아
That place right there. Noble. 1700. Oh god. I don't remember. Woo! And they're standing still. Hey! Woo! I think I've seen that. I think I have. Because that is an iconic image, an iconic look is that of them almost like kind of wiping, I assuming they're wiping their eyes on their sleeves, because that's what you do when you're crying and you're just like, I don't want anybody to see this. I'm just going to do it like that. I think that's it. Or just like shielding themselves in some way. But this song brings back so many memories because I listened to this one and then, God, I'm going to pull up the old playlist now. I think because I had this, it's called, I think I just called it K-pop. Yeah, that's what I called it, K-pop, C-pop. And let me see what songs I had from 17 on here. I hope I haven't done any like clearing of this. I can't find anything. Oh no. Have I just been dreaming and it didn't exist? It must have been my brother. I think he also had a playlist. Sorry to do this right now, but I want to see just to confirm my case. But I really enjoy this song though. I think it's so beautiful and it's such a mixture of like, this is a banger, but then also this makes me sad, you know? Oh, it was my brother's playlist. That's probably it. Let me see, because this one had a lot of BTS, but I believe there's also other K-pop songs. Because there was a moment in time when he actually listened to it alongside with me, and then he called it cringe. I'll Do Nice is on here, which makes so much sense. Yes, Don't Want to Cry is on here too. So it's from my brother's playlist. I made a little bit of an oopsie there, but we had that one, and then also that's a different artist, but that one also really like the sad bangers. Really, really by Winner. If you know that, you are the best. Monse, I also listened to before I reacted to it, but that was obviously a while ago. And then it's mostly, because it's called Boy Toy Oys. And I think my brother really like deleted it, but I kept it because it's such a moment for me. But I listened to this like in the background and I was like, oh, this is a really pretty song, because it mixes that sadness with just being a banger overall, just sounding very, very danceable and just like very, you're able to jam to it, but it's also not that upbeat and it doesn't sound fun, you know? Like I wish that existed more, and I think it's very hard to find that balance of having a song that makes you feel a little bit like aw, but then also having that danceable quality to it. Like there's only a couple songs that I feel like meet that criteria, and it's probably really difficult to pull off. But I think with the way they're singing this, there's a lot more like mellow voices, and then also having the chorus be kind of empty, I think also creates that feeling. And then just like overall the way this music video is done, it feels very empty and alone, them dancing on this rooftop and then also in a desert, you know? But man, I feel like I can see the growth and the evolution, if you'd call it that. I can see it on them now, because I feel like since before this, because this is also 2017 if I'm not mistaken, May 2017, wow, what a moment. It was really newly released when I listened to it the first time then. Nuts. But now I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot it. Yeah, but before, obviously, they debuted in 2015, and then 2017 it is now. So it's been 2 years, but I feel like now I can see like the 2020 to 2025 versions of them really sprouting in. Like I'm sure we're gonna see that more as we continue, but it's appearing a little bit more clearly here. But yeah, the song is a classic. It's iconic. It has like 300 million views for a reason, because it's a beautiful song. And I wasn't expecting as much like stuff on the floor as they did, but I think that added really to the feeling as well of just like begging, because we did saw a couple of images of people who I would assume to be like their partners. So I'm assuming it's a sad breakup song. But we're going to see, which is what we're going to do right now. So we're going to move into the lyric video for Don't Wanna Cry. So let's see what they are singing about. Oof, again, thank you so much, 17 Lyrics. We appreciate you. So let's dive into this and see what the song is about. Let's see if the credits pop up for this one too. I hope so. Doesn't seem that way. I love when their voices go together. Like Hoshi comes in and adds a little bit of like light, but like especially because it's Vernon, he comes in and he's just like da 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 da, and you're just like, wow, what have I delved into, Oof. I've fallen so much for Wizzy's voice. Hey. It's like quite a simple chorus, but also it hits so good. So it seems like we're at breakup level, but maybe it hasn't happened yet. And you just at that moment where like that if you let your emotions show, like it might ruin the moment, and you have to like, I guess, kind of stand up and like grab yourself by the neck and be like, okay, you're serious about this, so be serious right now. Maybe, potentially. And that AA like adds so much too. I love when they all start singing. We got that last time. Hey. I mean, Seungkwan is special. Like, he'll start singing and I'm going crazy. Maybe it's not also that. It's also about, I guess, missing a person. So maybe it has already happened. And they're like, if my tears blur my vision, I won't be able to find you, because then I can't see. Questions, and ponderings. You know what I mean? I'm just like...
괜찮아
It's a bop.
너 보고 싶지 않아 맘에 없는 말들로 거짓말이라도 해야 돼
Again, their song, like their singing fits so well together because Wonu has like that very defined deep voice, and then Mingyu has that like strength. I guess it works.
난 괜찮아
This breakdown?
맘에
What?
없는 말들로 거짓말이라도 해야 돼 해야 돼 스쳐간 마음이 말이 되지 않아 돌아와 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 제발 네 없는데 어떻게 하나 넌 살아 울고 싶지 않아 울고 싶지 않아
The ad-libs.
울고 싶지 않아 울고 싶지 않아
Hey.
우리 다시 볼때
Ah.
울고 싶지 않아
Damn, look at me in my pause master era. I'm so good at pausing to not like jump over to the next song. Great. So, that was Don't Wanna Cry. I definitely think these moments and the song could refer to a lot of things that could go into somebody's life, because I feel like it wasn't as specified that it was romantic either. So it just feels like a moment of, like, I guess, either it's about, like, because of these emotions and because of the things we're going through, I don't want to cry, or it's like the next time I want to see you, I want to be on better terms. I want to be and feel better. Because it's like that last line that Sungchul and then they all sung of that, like, next time we see each other, or when we see each other again, I don't want to cry. That too. But I think I get why this song works so well. First of all, of course, banger beat. Such a banger beat. I feel like it could work with a happy song too, but I think it fits so well with a sad song. But then also having that very simple chorus, because again, they say, I don't want to cry. It wouldn't hit as hard if it was in English. But they're just like, 울고 싶지 않아. That's all that they say. They just say that over and over again. And sometimes they mix in a little bit of a different vibe too. But that's the thing that's repeating. I think that adds so much oomph to it too. Just like, again, letting the choruses be a little bit more empty and having these like defined drop moments, I think definitely that adds to it, because it kind of feels you like, when somebody's sad and you're just like, you feel all of their emotion, it kind of feels like that. You just like, their emotions have been dumped on you and you're just like, I guess I have to live with this now. I have to live in these feelings that weren't really originally mine, but now I just have to deal with it, I hope that makes a lick of sense. I know I can be kind of confusing with what I want to say. I get that. But I'm not trying to, I swear. So, that was I Don't Want to Cry, or Don't Want to Cry. Banger. And like I said, this is the song that I knew I had heard before. But the rest of the stuff is new. So, next up is our first unit song for today. We have the 17 Leaders Change Up. So, I'm incredibly excited about this because, of course, I remember the spectacle that was when Cheers was uploaded and when it came out. And so, it's going to be nice to see, what was their first official project. I think that it's going to be really sick to see because, what's going to be the success, or the prequel, the predecessor. What's the predecessor to Cheers, And that's what we're going to find out. So, once again, we're going to watch this, and then we're going to get to a lyric video. So, let's see what is up. Let's go into Change Up. Let's go. So again, it's Woozi, it's Seungcheon, and it's Hoshi. Wait a minute! I think I know this! Oh, bitch! Do I know this song? Hold on. Now I'm just gonna be nervously checking if I've already reacted to this. I'm so sure that I have not reacted to this, but I've heard this song before. Oh boy. Cause I know that funky beat. I'm 100% sure I know that funky beat. There we go. There's my playlist. Pretty You, Monse, Adore You, Hot, the 17 album since Drew Nice and Love Letter, Limbo. Then I did performances, then I did the catch up, and then I did solo music videos, and then I did Thunder, then Bad Influence, and then the one new solo song, and then last week's video. So I have not reacted to this officially. Good to know, because I immediately got this like explosive feeling when I was like, wait a minute, I know this. Oh shit, this is about to be good. It would suck to have like my favorite be a unit song. Alright, drop your beats, funky man. Ooh! Ooh, the colors. What? Boy! First of all, I haven't seen his face yet, but I see Woozi with the fucking red hair, and I want to see his face from front facing. I love the vibes of this already, though. It's giving me like a mixture of like this is a model catalog, but also this is like it feels very artistic already immediately. Okay, glasses. Hey. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, that stands true. Drop that beat, funky man. Hell yeah. Play that music, funky, non-white boy. Ooh. I love this. Hey. Woo. They're just vibing. I love that. I'm fucking like I've been taking out. Good thing this is in the middle of this video, so you can like not be as embarrassed. The voice mixed with this beat. Oh, it hit. It took a little bit to hit, but then it hit and it went so well on the ears for me. Hold on. That focus? Get it! Get it, Spider Boy. He looks crazy. What? I love them in their matching tracksuit, sweatpants. I don't know, sweatpants and sweatshirt duo, like, sets. I love this. 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 I I love the vibe of this. It's like casual, but also not at the same time. The makeup and the blonde hair. Oh, have I seen memes? Is that it? Maybe. Hey. Oh, his hair's ruby. Woo! Uh-huh. Hey. I know that was there earlier and I just wasn't paying attention, but the fucking like the piles and piles of what I think is music notes. Woo! 17 changed up. Was this supposed to signify like a change up in their concept, or just like the song is a change up, like itself? Maybe, because it definitely feels. I mean, we had Audrey Nice, which was like pretty heavily like this is based on like, or at least it's based on, or it's heavily inspired by jazz music, you know. But then this definitely feels that way too. First of all, I love this video. It feels so silly, but also so, like, cool at the same time. I think it's mostly that scene with them with the, again, the tracksuits and just, like, dancing like this. I don't know which dance moves they were doing, but yeah, basically. And then them laying on this huge pile of music notes. Them in the car. Them on this huge, like, vinyl player. Also, Hoshi was kind of wearing a dress, and I like that. Does this say girl gang? Hoshi can be part of my girl gang anytime you want. Even though I'm not even a girl myself. But yeah, you can be part of it. We can make one and you can be a part of it. But I wonder if it's supposed to be like, this song is a change up in and of itself, or if it's like, this is a change, you know? We're going through a change right now. You know, we're a couple years in, we want to do something different. Maybe, I don't know. But I do love the funk of this. Like I said, play that funky music, Asian boy, I guess. If you know that song, you know that song. But I freaking love this. Like I said, I had a like lightning bolt moment. I was like, I think I've heard this before. And I do believe that I have heard this before, but it's also not like a, you know, I feel like I didn't know that was the song that I was going to be listening to. So, but it's sick. So far, this is my favorite, like, well, Don't Wanna Cry is so good. I feel like based on my music taste, I think I would go to this more often, but, like, Don't Wanna Cry has such, like, you know, cultural impact that I feel like it's hard to put her below. Change up below. Let's just say they're competing right now. We're gonna see. But that was the music video. We're gonna move into the lyrics now and see what is being sung about. So let's get it. Oh, hold on. Let me just see. Composed by and lyrics by them all. Sweet. I think it's supposed to say Hoshi, but they just spelled it, I guess. Okay, so Scoops. I don't know why I love saying it. I love calling him Scoops. He didn't participate in the composing, but go ahead. Ooh, Teenage. Oh, we're in the second full album now. Cool, gotcha. I assume they had unit songs on the album. Peach tea, y'all.
기어 올려 계속 달려 엑셀 밟아야 해
Hey.
꺼진 엔진 계속 달려야 돼 샘핀 비추는 불꽃 튀지 않게 우리 스토리야 매일 불이 켜져 몰고 나면서 AI 할 수 있어 넌 우린 아직 밤도 보여준 적 없잖아
I think, yeah.
내 손을 잡아 또 다른 세상으로 가자 날 따라 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 따라
Woo! We change up, we change up, change up, change up. Yeah, it was about their careers. It was about, and I think that fits perfectly, obviously, because they're the 17 leaders. It fits perfectly that they're making a song like this. That's being like, yeah, we keep achieving things. We keep growing bigger and bigger every single day. We keep, doing what we never thought we could ever do. And so now it's time to change up, because most of the time, sometimes it works, not often. But a lot of times you have to change up. You have to evolve. You have to add new things in order to still keep an audience interested. And I feel like that's what 17 has done over the years, because if you're a stan since beginning of 2015, you would know that their music they're releasing today is very different. Not just because of the cultural shift, but also because you don't want to make the same songs for 10 years, So it makes sense. But damn, this is a bop. Just saying. That's why we were on the spinny vinyl one in the back. Woo!
잘 찾아왔어 이 노래 right 무의식이 이끄는 대로 그저
Are you watching me? Hey. I have been on my head, I guess. I love the difference between when Singchon and Hoshi did that part, because it was he did yeah, yeah, and he was more just yeah, 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 hell yeah, absolutely. Pre-chorus? I just want to do this right now. Hey. Hey. Woo.
Let me do it again, do it again.
Let me do it again, baby. Oof. Zam, I was not fast enough. I was not fast enough with that pause. I apologize. It's fine though, right? I hope so. So, that was, oh my god, that was a crazy voice crack. That was Change Up by Leaders. I really enjoyed that. First of all, of course, the vibe. But I also really enjoyed how much they played around with the lyrics. Again, that part about when Scoops, when he was singing, I can see you right there. You're enjoying the song, right? You're bobbing your head, unconsciously, kind of you're not even really thinking about it. yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Like, that is such a cocky thing to do, but also so well deserved. And then also, I really like it because not only are they talking about, of course, we change up, meaning, you know, they change up, they also change the zine, kind of. I would say that 17 had a very huge, and still have a huge cultural impact. But then also, literally changing up in the, like, the song itself. Because obviously they have multiple parts that do feel quite different from each other. And so that is really cool. And especially that, like, we change it up again, I think is what they said or something, because they were still on that, like, kind of middle part between the, like, right as the pre-chorus was about to go into the chorus. They were kind of, like, hanging there a little bit, and they're like, all right, let's move forward, let's change up. And then it did. That's really, really satisfying. As somebody who, like, looks for these kind of things, it really satisfies me. Like, absolutely, hell yes. Yeah, I love that funky vibe. It was great. And, the voices together. See, like, I truly think that any, like, 17 unit would work. Because, again, they've been together for 10 years. They know each other so well. But also, like, there's just so much. For a 13-member team, there's so much, like, synchronization and then also just, like, harmony in between them. It's so cool. Zam. I think, again, don't want to cry as a queen. We love her. We stan her. But I think from today specifically, Change Up is my favorite. I think so. It just hits so good. I'm sorry. If you're in the comments right now writing like, oh, no, what is this opinion? This is the wrong opinion. I'm so sorry, okay? Like I mentioned, unless I hate a song, I'm not going to be like, throw her out, you know? And it's very hard for me to hate songs. Unless there's like something that I think is like morally wrong with the song, which doesn't happen often. But sometimes it does, based on who the singer is or what the lyrics are like. But most of the time I'll just be like, I love this, I like this, or this isn't for me. And I love that song. But now we have one more to go. We have the HIPHOPTEAM's Trauma. So we got into Check-In, I believe it was called Check-In, right? We got into Check-In last time, and so I learned that it's Seungchul, it's Wonwoo, it's Mingyu, and it's Vernon, who is in the hip-hop team. So that's very exciting, because the title Trauma indicates that it's going to be a little more serious. But you never really know, do you? So I'm incredibly excited to see what's next, and having another unit song is really fun. So let's dive into Trauma and just making sure. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, we're tied up. Gotcha. So this seems to be part of the same album as Leaders. So I'm assuming all the units maybe did a song. So that's really cool. But let's dive in and check this out as well. And here we're going to be checking out, because for some reason it thinks it's Polish. We're going to be watching the lyric video as well. So let's dive right in. Ooh, okay, it's weird already. I love that about them though. They make really unconventional rap music.
I'm in trauma, it's coming stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래.
Ooh.
This my trauma.
So it feels already like there's some heavy referencing and like metaphors here. Because like, again, the string, the ropes all over the place. It feels like he feels trapped in some type of way. I was correct with my members, by the way. But I want to start from the beginning, I'm sorry. If that's okay. Because that hits so like intensely. The sand. Oh my god, is he the princess on the P? Ooh, that instrumental? It's creepy.
got me, baby. 중일 때나 자퇴, basically ain't no friend.
Ooh!
Boxed in, 나 혼자의 세계.
We got a bunch of sand, but also that hair color is fantastic. This feels kind of like a Psycho before Psycho was released by June. Very different, but still, I'm feeling some similarities.
Dreaming it to be real life. 생각 없이 간 기다려왔지만 알았어 now I realize. 이러다가 나 alone 남을 거야 I don't know what to do 이거 말고.
Whoa.
막힌 your phone volume을 키워. I don't
Ooh.
wanna be alone. 잊혀지기 싫어. So I'ma sing this song anybody 듣고 있어. 겨우 뱉어내는 숨 들이키워 바쁜 잊은 듯내 자신에게 너그러워지기까지가 난 제일 어려워. 이지라고
There's a lot of trippy and weird imagery too.
넓어지는 무드와 달리 마음속 내가 있는 곳은 한평 남지.
When he shows up with that fluffy hair, ooh. Ooh. That image is like, I don't know why. If you guys have seen Saw, the Saw movies, I think you know what I'm referring to, right? I think you know what I'm referring to, right? That's really cool, for real. Everyone's barefoot too. He's here. Ooh. The sets in this music video and the way that they play around with perspective and all that is so cool. I know I'm like every time I'm getting into a hip hop team, hip hop unit vibe, it's gonna be like right in my alley because we have like they're all so talented in their own ways, and then also we got one who comes in and he's like da 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 da, and you're just like, all right, thanks for the present, I guess.
미꾸라지처럼 일부가 날 괴롭혀 애석해도 난 그냥 노래할게 아님 더 갇혀버려 정신이 비폐해지면 스스로 땅굴을 파 더 깊어지네 Yeah, 더 깊고 더 깊게 스스로도 찾지 못하게 이 트라우마의 끝이 지나조차 몰라 잡아줄 손이 필요해 겨우 뱉어내는 숨
Energy. Get the fucking pull the hair, get out of here.
나에게 주어지는 빛이 넓어지는 무드와 달리 마음속 내가 있는 곳은 한평 남지.
Wow. Ooh. All the imagery with the strings are so like artistically pleasing. Like between Vernon and Mingyu here, and he's like climbing on the strings. So cool. Hey. There's too much whispering in the song. Oh! Did I notice that earlier? Was that there earlier? Sorry, I'm simping so hard today. This is what happens, guys. This is what happens. Hey. That was too sudden. That was too sudden of an ending. What the heck? Oh, chapter before. So they released these music videos before the album? Gotcha. Okay, so speaking specifically about the music video, I feel like there was, like I mentioned, a lot of metaphors about these rooms. Because, of course, I think the most, like, clear one is Mingyu with his, like, ropes. Clearly being like, I'm tied down, I'm stuck, I can't get out of this place. Vernon, I feel a little less, because there's the, obviously, there's the fans and the, like, sand on the floor. So I feel like either it's about literally feeling cold, but it also might be like the sand is constantly being blown around because of the fans, so it's like you're not able to feel stable anymore, potentially. Again, this is all just my interpretation, of course. And then we have Sungchar, and his room feels the most normal for sure, but there's also something so empty about it because it's such, the ceiling is so high, and then also just having that like empty couch. There's something so like isolating, I feel like, about this. So that might be it. But then we literally always have we have Mr. Wonu himself, and his room is just literally, it's fucking empty. So I don't know if there's anything specifically that's supposed to be about these rooms, but that's kind of what I felt. But overall, it looks so cool. And obviously, all of these scenes of them being like literally tied together very much feel symbolic to me too. But really, really cool. What happened to my screen now? Something weird happened. Super cool. The way that this was done, the way that it was made, and also just them in general. They were also very cool. That's what I meant by that. Because, like, I just wanted to do this the entire time, you know? That's my trauma. You know? That's what I felt. But what a banger. Very, very sick. We're going to see if I don't know. Let's just, if you pick specifically with the hip hop team and their music so far, I think I vibe more with Check In. But this song is also really good because, like, the whispering, I am somebody who is very, like, susceptible to that whispering. And it just, like, gets to me really good because, especially if you already have that kind of voice, that's like, damn, you got a deep voice. Then whispering just makes it so much more deadly. So, you know? But that was the music video, though. Super, super cool. I love the colors of it as well because it was very much, like, bap, bap, in your face. Like, somehow it was colorful, but also muted at the same time. It was really cool. Really, really cool. So, now we're going to move into what we have last. We have the lyric video for Trauma. And we're going to see what it is all about. I don't know why this title gives me the heebie-jeebies. But it does, so we're just going to move right along. It's like somebody has, like, shot at it a bunch of times. I think that's maybe the point, but I don't know. It gives me heebie-jeebies. So let's dive into the lyrics, and then we are done for today, and then we have a bunch of new stuff next week. So let's go. I really like this instrumental, though. It's very unique, again, for K-rap.
I'm in trauma, it's coming soon. Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래. Blah 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 blah, 아니 저저해. This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah. Trauma, got me, baby. 중일 때 나 잡혀, bass
Oh.
boxed in, 나 혼자의 세계. Stuck in my fantasy life, dreaming it to be real life. 생각 없이 간 기다려왔지만 알았어 now I realize 이러다가 나 홀로 남을 거야 I don't know what to do 이거 말고 막힌 귀 속 박힌 your phone volume을 키워 I don't wanna be alone 잊혀지기 싫어 so I'ma sing this song and your body 듣고 있어 겨우 패턴을
Siam. Listen, obviously the song's called Trauma, but you never really know what it's about to be about. Like, it could be a sad love song for all I know. But then we got into it, and it was heavy. Dropped out of 8th grade. basically had no friends, stuck in my fantasy life, dreaming it to be real. Raising your earphones. I don't want to be alone because I don't want to forget. Again, if there's any issues with the lyrics, please let me know down below. But that is, like, that is real. Almost a little too real. And I don't think that's, I mean, I would have been, like, okay with the song because it sounds really good with whatever the lyrics were, but that also very painful. And that I'm singing a song, anybody's listening, it's almost like a cry for help, I guess. Oh boy, okay. Smile for the camera, guys.
내 자신에게 너그러워지기까지 가는 제일 어려워 이지라고 생각이 들어 나에게 주어지는 빛이 넓어지는 무드와 달리 마음속 내가 있는 곳은 항상 남지 I'm in trauma, it's got me sad Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래
This part of the chorus, though.
아니 저저해 This my trauma, my trauma Now it's got me sad
This part is nasty, though.
Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 This my trauma, my trauma 잊혀지는 것에 대한 익숙함 나의 미숙함 나의 의구심 속에서 피어나 머릿속 트라우마 내가 살아있는 이유가 도대체 뭘까 미꾸라지처럼 일부가 날 괴롭혀 애석해도 난 그냥 노래하기 아님 더 갇혀버려 내 트라우마에 정신이 비비해지면 스스로 땅굴을 파 더 깊어지네 Yeah, 더 깊
Now, I don't think this is a reflection of how they feel like as musicians, that they have to like be stuck in song, but it's kind of like how you, again, a cry for help, but also how you, when you are in a certain place, like you constantly do things that you hope will help, but instead you're just kind of stuck in this place because a lot of people that I know, when they're sad, they listen to sad music. And it's almost like it kind of almost heightens that emotion. And it feels like that's what's kind of happening here, is that they're just like, I'll sing this song to myself, but this song just makes me feel even more stuck. I'm like stuck in this loop almost, which is obviously what trauma is. It's like a very deep hurt, a very hard to forget and hard to work through hurt in whatever way that can be.
정신이 비배해지면 스스로 땅굴을 파 더 깊어지네 Yeah, 더 깊고 더 깊게
I love the intensity of this though. It's just like
끝이 어딘지 나조차 몰라 잡아줄 손이 필요해 겨우부터 숨 들이키는 법은 잊은 듯내 자신에게 너그러워지기까지 가는 제일 어려워 이지라고 생각이 들어 나에게 주어지는 빛이 넓어지는 무드와 달리 마음속 내가 있는 곳은 항상 남지 I'm in trauma, it's got me sad Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래
I love the way he sings this song for real.
아니 저저해 This my trauma, my trauma Now it's got me sad, sad, sad
Hey.
Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 This my trauma, my trauma Yeah, soul is singing, yeah 노래 소리도 줄어들겠지 Sit I want to sing, yeah 누구든 좋으니 여기서 꺼내줘 아니면 너라도 들어와 줘 Now it's got me sad, sad, sad
This is also kind of a sad bop.
Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 That's my trauma, my trauma, yeah.
That was intense. Yo. I mean, literally, like, of course, it's called Trauma. But I feel like, let me think about this. Is there another K-pop song that I've heard that's called Trauma? Once again, bringing out the phone, the good old phone. It can be so different when something is called this, what it can be. Like, how it can be written, how it can be portrayed. what level of like, is this about actual like trauma, like sadness and hurt, or is it like, I'm traumatized because you left me, you know? And that definitely can be a part of this, of course, because it is almost like they were seeking comfort from a particular person. No, I can only find 17s and a song from The Rose, but that's about it. So I get that, like, maybe I should have expected it to be that way, but they dropped a lot of lines where I was like, yeah, that's very real. And when it becomes real, that's when it becomes difficult. Because if this song was like a song that I was expecting, where it's just like, oh no, I'm sad because you left me and you're on my mind, girl, you know? Like, if it would have been a song like that, I don't think it would have hurt as much. But then it's like, it feels real. It feels like kind of a real, and I don't know obviously what they've gone through and what they're open about what they've gone through. But it feels like more of an actual portrayal of real feelings than something that's a little bit more manufactured and produced, you know? And that hurts. That hurts. But I love that about K-pop. And it's the way, especially earlier, how it was very authentic. I think there's still authenticity to find in any spheres of music, whether it's K-pop, any area of the world's music, you can find authenticity. But I feel like especially this era, it was very real. Very, very real. And I felt that here. And they delivered it in a very nice way. And like I mentioned, even though the lyrics themselves were not happy, I could jam to this. You know, if it comes up, I think I could jam to this. So, man, I think all the songs today were very different. But I think that is very good. Because, you know, I love having that duality, or having that variety, I should use, in one video is always great. But I'm so sorry to to my queen, Smile Flower. I would say that, like, you're the least favorite of these. I'm sorry. If you love her, that's fine. But, like, compared to the rest of the songs, I'm just like, I don't know when I would, like, seek you out. But the rest of them, bangers, you know what I mean? Like, hell yeah. Well, good thing I have something else to watch after this, because otherwise that would be sad. But that was our second part of our music video marathon. I believe that next we have a bunch of more unit songs. I would assume we have the performance and the vocal, but I don't know if the performance unit or performance team has done stuff like that. So I'm going to see. I'm going to look it up and see kind of a sneak peek for what you're getting next week. But at least that's kind of what I believe. So that was all of what we had, though. So I'm going to say my final things in the outro, and then we are done. So let's go. All right, lovelies, that was all I had for the reaction part of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. But I did check, and I believe we do have indeed a song from the performance team as well as the vocal team. So that's very interesting. Sorry if you guys are bothered that I say unit. I should say vocal team, hip-hop team, and performance team. That's going to be something that I do later for sure. But we have those, and then we have Baksu. And also, thanks. Ooh, okay, we're about to get into it next week. But that makes me very, very excited. We're still in the 7-year range, and obviously we have a lot to work through. But I think it's going to be a little bit more sparse as soon as we come into, like, the most recent years. Because, you know, except for, like, unit stuff, that's going to be something that's going to be coming up a lot, I think. But for, like, group, it's going to be, like, 3 to 4 years for all the group stuff here. And that's definitely a lot to work through, but still, it's going to be, you know, not as much in the later parts of this. But expect that for next week. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, though, and I'll be seeing you there on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Patreon and YouTube, respectively. And, of course, like I mentioned, go over to my Patreon and check it out if you guys want early reactions, because I try my best to keep up, and I think I'm pretty good at it. But, of course, if you're like, I'm not getting my money's worth, then obviously please reach out to me. Thank you. That'd be very appreciated. But enough about that. I think that was all I wanted to say. if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and check me out over on Patreon. Like I mentioned, I do early access for all of my planned YouTube videos, as well as reactions to K-dramas and variety content, so check that out if you're curious. Like this video if you like it, and if you have a request, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching, hope you have a great rest of your day, free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!